Ah, welcome to the stream. Let's get this shared round and I'll be ready to go. Ah, hello Transporter, welcome to the stream. You don't know how to set up ProMods. Ah, it's really easy. Really easy. Right, places there. A couple more places to share it and I'll be ready. Okay, right, I was going to meet up with one of my trucking colleagues, which I think is just to the south of here. Looks like he's in here, I believe, or somewhere around here. I think he's here, so just going to go to there and then I'll meet up with him. So I'm not buying a garage there, it doesn't look like there is even a garage there to buy, so... And then we'll be ready to go. I have it for offline but not online. What do you mean, Transporter? All you need to do is go to Truckers MP and just go into the ProMods server. And then you should be ready to go. Oh, I've got some damage I could have done with fixing. Let's cheat. Yeah. Ah, I need a trailer attached. I forget you can't do it without the trailer. Right, I'll go and get it fixed in a minute then. Buongiorno, I'm on my way to you, Ant. Won't be too long. Hi Steve, any SnowRunner live streams coming up? Ah! It's quite possible there may be a live stream coming up with SnowRunner. I'm thinking they're doing one possibly over the weekend sometime, maybe Saturday. I've got 12% but nowhere near one, so we'll have to wait till done a job. Well, I'm not too far away from you now, so I'll be there probably in a couple of minutes. Just about to join the motorway. Yes, I think I'll be doing a SnowRunner live stream on Saturday. Something different to the channel. So... I'm in a rest area doing deformed truck donuts, lol. Fair enough. Loving that game and the jobs you're doing. Ah, well. It's nice to see somebody's enjoying my content anyway. So, it's a bit hit and miss with that SnowRunner. I know when I did a few videos previously, it wasn't doing that well. But now I've gained a few subscribers, people seem to be watching them. So, might be making a bit more of an appearance. Is anyone having any issues with the stream? Because it's coming up with an error message again like it did on my previous stream. So YouTube is very broken at the moment for certain things. Who's your trucking mate you're meeting? Ah, he's in this stream. It's Ant I'm meeting up with. Not too far away from Cell 2 now, so... Seems to be a popular game, I think it's on Twitch anyway. Yeah. I still need to sort Twitch out. I haven't got round to it yet. But... I see Ant on the nearby. Well, that's good news. So... Looks like he's got a green truck. One thing I forgot to fire up before starting the game, and that was Trucks Book. God damn it. Well, I will try and load it up now, and then if the game crashes, I'll just have to restart it, I suppose. After all, Truckers MP is very glitchy at times, so I presume he's in here. Yeah. So I meant it to sound that it's a popular game on Twitch. Ah, I see. Right, what have we got on the nearby freight market? Let's have a look, shall we? Actually, a few jobs to make, considering it's only a small place. Which is nice. Let me know what you've got on the freight market, Ant. Hopefully you'll have some decent headphones on the way soon. As for the quality, I'm watching it on HD on YouTube and no problems. What do you think of my skills, lol? Not bad, not bad. So it's definitely a YouTube glitch anyway, then, so it's definitely not a problem on my end, so that's the main thing. Right, I was going to start Trucks Book, but I'm not going to bother because it'll probably crash the game, so I can just leave it until the next stream, it doesn't really matter. So I'm only going to be using it temporarily whilst Phoenix set up their own anyway, so it's not a major problem if I miss a couple of jobs off it. If they don't get cancelled again. What do you mean if they don't get cancelled again? Brod, London, Glasvac and Antwerp. Right, okay. You've got you've got less jobs than I have. Where's Brod? I've got no idea where the hell Brod is. Where's Brod? I've got no idea. I've got Katana, or Catania, Oban, Londonderry, Vilnius, Kazalin, and somewhere in Iceland that I'm not even going to try and pronounce. Oh, faulty or damage, lol. Ah, yeah. Sorry, yeah. Well, hopefully you'll get them soon. My suggestion would be, Ant, is to go to London. Well, you go to London. I'll take a job to Londonderry and see if you can get a job to Northern Ireland. That is the only way, or Oban, one or the other, because you've got to go through London either way. So, could go to Oban, because I haven't been there yet, according to the game. So if I take this one to Oban, because you've got to drive through London anyway, and then you could possibly pick up a job from London to somewhere up in Scotland. I think that's going to be the only way from here. Because I haven't got anything to HR at all. I've got nothing anywhere near where you are. So, the only one I've got going to the UK is Oban or Londonderry. So I think I'll take the Oban one. If you take London and then we can see if we can take something from there, I think it's going to be the best way. It's the only problem with a small place like this. It's a bit of a bit hit and miss. I think that's going to be the best thing. Oh, where the hell is this place? Is it Wheelnet Transport? Right, okay. Yeah, I haven't been to Oban in ProMods yet, so it would certainly be nice to go there. Looks like Ant is in GNT. Acid test stream, but what do you make of the situation with Arriva Wrexham? Not good. Not good at all. What the hell? Ah, right, okay. Yeah, it's not good at all, that Andy. With the, with the current situation though, it doesn't surprise me. And, bus industries aren't exactly, an environment where people are going to socially distance properly, are they? So it's sort of like, well, there's all these reports about drivers not social distancing and what having you. So it's not a surprise at all, So, ooh, that sounded bad. You have to be careful here and watch Ant's trailer. Oh, good. Yeah, I did see your trailer falling out the sky. Weren't sure then whether it was going to hit the ground and stay on the ground, or whether it was going to roll over. Excuse me. Yeah, I think Arriva's Wrexham depot is going to be closed for quite a little while. Probably for about a week or two, whilst they get it cleaned. And, well, everything cleaned down. Disinfected, so looks like Chester depot is going to be taking the brunt of it for the next few days at the very least. 1,924 kilometres to go. One thing I am going to do here is /fix. You're not excused. Ah, hello, Brett. Welcome to the stream, old fiery one. So has everyone got bored of Tez's stream, or is he having streaming problems again? That's tight getting out of there. That's what she said. Thank you, my lord. that's fit. I didn't know you could do that, and it's free, lol. What's that? /fix. Is that what you're on about? I reckon Aviva should contract a couple of routes out temporarily, like what they've done here. It could happen, you know. Yeah, he is doing that Phoenix convoy tonight. To be honest, I'm not too bothered about those, because at the end of the day, if I was streaming that, I would just be duplicating what he's doing, and it's just completely pointless in my opinion. So I'd rather make my own stream, you know, that I'm not going to be duplicating. And I'll just do Phoenix streams when he's not doing them, or he's got something else that he's doing that means he can't do them. Anyways, I'm getting away from Anthony here, so I best get slowing down. Just whilst he decides to catch up, that is. I imagine he won't be too long. But Captain Slow is always behind on my streams, so... Thought you were originally streaming tomorrow. I will also be streaming tomorrow as well, Andy. I will be doing another Euro Truck stream. I think I'll be doing a Euro Truck stream for Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. So today, tomorrow and Friday. Today is Wednesday, isn't it? Yep. So I will be doing 3 streams in the next couple of days. Well, few days, and I will also be doing one on Saturday as well. Could give something like a couple of the Wrexham locals to P&O Lloyd or to another little company. Well, yeah, could give them to D&G. Where the bloody hell is Ant? Should be on the nearby by now. Ah, there he is. Catching me up now, so he must be doing 110. Ah, Chase Rider, lol. Yeah, I don't think you'll be getting Chase Rider doing them. You might get D&G doing them. Possibly got to order either wheel and pedals or the racing seat in a bit. Ah, what are you planning doing, Brett? Are you planning of getting a PC and starting to play Euro Truck, or is this for something else? As for taking over some of the Wrexham routes, a bit too far for them to travel from Crewe, surely. Well, you could say that, but they do the 41B or 41A, whatever it is, on a Sunday. So, you know, and they do the so-called 15A in Chester on a Sunday as well. So, you know, it's not out of the question. The seat comes with a stand for the wheel pedals, so I can just move the TV stand, the TV and Xbox over to the wall. Just for my racing games on the Xbox. Ah, fair enough. Well, What steering wheel are you planning to get? Not again. Oh, what's happened? Has he tipped? What's happened? Lower Saxony, okay. What's happened, Ant? Have you tipped yourself over? Or are you still mobile? As far as I know, the Sunday Chesters come from Wincham, Northwich. I think they do, yeah. I'm just going to pull over again because I don't know what's happened to Ant. I'm presuming he tipped. I'm presuming. You find somehow. What the hell happened? Have you hit the barrier? He's moving again, so. Tipped with 0 damage. What the hell? Well, he was laughing before, saying, you know, between him and Terence, saying, am I going to do some bold driving? It's him that's doing the bold driving. Got off the nearby again, so he's driving very slow. I have to pull over again. Yet I've driven for 3 hours earlier offline and didn't crash once, lol. Ha! Certainly very bold if you want to do things like that. I wish I was a bit closer to you now because I could have seen it happen in the mirror, which would have been quite funny. Looking at the Thrustmaster TMX. Aye, not bad. Well, I think we're going to have to pull over for Captain Slow, as he doesn't seem to be making any progress. At least towards me, anyway. Might as well finish my Diet Coke while I'm here. While I'm waiting, I will do my usual spiel. If you want to subscribe to my channel, want to see more content like this, please consider hitting that subscribe button and turning on that notification bell so you know when I go live in any future video uploads and live streams. As I mentioned earlier in this stream, I will be streaming some more Euro Truck Simulator 2 tomorrow, which is Thursday, and on Friday. Saturday will be something, well, new-ish to the channel. It will be a live stream of SnowRunner. I have covered a few videos previously, but I will be doing a SnowRunner live stream on Saturday, so if you do want to see that, hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. If you do enjoy this current stream and are enjoying having to wait for my fellow colleague to catch me up because he's driving really slow or tipping over, hit that like button as well. And if you do want to get involved in the chat, please go ahead. If you got any questions, I'm quite happy to answer them where possible. Now, where is he? He's taken the absolute mick. And I don't believe that it's taken him this bloody long to catch me up. Where the heck are you, Ant? Just gonna have a look to see if there's any... he's definitely not on the nearby. There's a petrol station a bit further up, so I could drive to there. Excuse me. We'll go past Arnhem, past Eindhoven, round Antwerp. Oh, right, okay, we're going past Calais. Flippin' heck. That could be fun. Mind you, it's a ProMods service, it probably won't be that bad. Yeah, okay. And then over, and we're going through London. So he's dropping his load off somewhere in here. And then up the M1 and the M6, and all the way to Oban. Okay. Sod off! How long are you going to be, Mr. Captain Slow? Must turn my bloody engine off. Gotta think about the world after all, and climate change. Surprised how quickly you answered me on YouTube earlier this afternoon. Yeah. Don't know why I'm changing lanes there. It's reason why is because it's dead at work at the moment, Andy. There's not a lot to do at all, so if I get a quick moment where I can just browse on the internet on my own PC, then I do. So North Rhine-Westphalia. Okay. Guessing Ant's got his beacons on. Getting away from him again. What is he doing back there? No idea. Was that an advert for religious purposes? I think it was. By the way, like what you've done to your Phoenix truck. Yeah, it is quite nice, that. Can't wait for the official livery to come out. Quite looking forward to putting that on my truck for single player purposes. Shame we can't do it for multiplayer, but there you go. Ah, welcome to the Netherlands. Social distancing. Well, yeah. I hear rumours that they might be increasing it back from 2 metres to 3 metres, which will be interesting if they do that. Because it'll mean longer queues everywhere. Less people in buildings as well that are allowed to open. And how is that going to work? Well, social distancing for 3 metres. No idea. No idea at all. Certainly not going to work on the bus, that's for sure. Because you'll end up losing even more seats if that's the case. So, don't know what they're going to do there. Yeah. Nope, not coming off. Bloody hell. Some of these roads are very confusing. Saying this, but the interesting thing is that cases in Manchester don't seem anywhere near as bad as Merseyside. Yeah, it is a bit weird. I don't know what's going on in Liverpool, but something bad's going on there. Say 700 cases just in the council area, that's really bad. Daylight at 9:50. All the lights have gone off finally. And a bit foggy round here as well. Ah, need to get over again. We've not been in tier 2. Yeah, exactly. Cases near Tez has gone up as well. Yeah, they have. They've gone up quite a bit in St Helens. They've gone up a lot here as well, where I am. And in a way, I'm glad. Why are you glad that Manchester's not got into tier 2? Is it because of the... You think it'd be as bad as Liverpool now, if they had? So I'm just passing Eindhoven now. Looks like the weather's cleared up a little bit. Let's come off the cruise control then. Very nice part of the world, this. You don't get this in the base game, that's for sure. Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah, because if Manchester did go into tier 2, I'd imagine it will be in the same situation Liverpool's in right now. So, in a way, it's probably a good idea that it didn't. Antwerp, 60 kilometres. Not far then. So I'm crossing into Belgium in a moment. Ah, this looks tight. Don't crash, Ant, whatever you do. Well, he's behind me, so... Welcome to Belgium. Flanders. Ah! We're in Ned Flanders territory. That confused me. Why did it confuse you? Self-explanatory on the signs. Diddly. Diddly diddly indeed. Tunnel. Oh dear. Keep an eye for them speed cameras. Won't get Tez doing this, no you won't. He never plays ProMods because it's a drain on his system. Yet somehow Ant, who's got a laptop, can play it perfectly fine. I just do not get it at all. Dodgy Junction, ah. Yeah, you'll never get Terence playing this at all. I love ProMods, it's absolutely fantastic. So there's a hell of a lot of Europe I've not covered yet. And say, to be honest, I don't think I'll ever get 100% covered because the fact that I'm updating ProMods on a regular basis and adding more, it's going to make it very difficult to cover 100%. So you'll never run out of areas to explore, that's for sure. I'm tempted to take Ant up to Iceland. That'll be a load of fun. Neither do I, yeah. I don't get it either. So what doesn't help Terence is his hard drive is practically full to the brim with videos he's made that he's uploaded to YouTube, which I don't keep a copy of, because from my point of view, because I've got so fast internet, if I want to download one of my videos, I could download it in probably 10 minutes. So I just don't see the point in keeping them, because let's face it, when it's uploaded, why am I going to want to pull it down? I'm not going to, so it just doesn't make sense to keep them all, in my opinion. So that probably takes up a good proportion of his hard drive space, and that's one of the reasons why his computer's so bloody damn slow, is because he's filled his hard drive to the brim. You know, him and technology do not mix. So, but it's his PC, you know, it's up to him, so. So it doesn't take a genius to work out that filling a hard drive is a bad idea. Uh-oh, not Iceland. Do you not want to go up there? It's not that bad. We'll be coming into France shortly. If we're not already. I don't think we're far away from the border. What do you mean, not Iceland? I think it means, Andy, that he doesn't want to go up there because he'd probably start skidding all over the place and crash and tip his truck over and what have you. Ah, welcome to France. Not too far from Calais now. Bit cold. Is that your excuse? If that's your excuse, it's a poor one. What the hell? There's somebody driving the wrong way up a slip road here. What's his number? 226. 226, you've reported for wrong way driving. Well done. A bit more. I know that doesn't affect me, but bloody hell. So what's the difference between Tez's setup, mine, and Ant's setup? Well, that's a good question. Well, Ant is using a laptop, so that just, you know, that's all I can say about Ant's setup. He's only using a keyboard and a mouse. Terence has got a desktop computer like me, but his desktop computer is a load of shite. Basically, it's a computer that he bought for about 400 quid, and it's probably about minimum specs for this game, I would say. It does run it okay, but it's not, you know, how can I put it? It's not the bestest thing in the world. It's got one of those mechanical hard drives that's really slow, and as I mentioned earlier on, he's filled it to the brim with God knows what. So it's basically slow anyway, because the hard drive has literally got no room to breathe, essentially, in terms of its capacity and storage. So basically it's slow because of that, and well, that is the main reason. Now for 20 quid he could buy a solid state drive, which is basically like a piece of flash storage that goes in your camera or your smartphone essentially. Buy one of them, fit it to your PC, put Windows on it, and it'll be a hell of a lot faster. And use your hard drive for game storage. Because game storage, if it's on a solid state drive, whilst it may boost loading times in games, it doesn't make that much difference in terms of gameplay. So you don't really see a benefit to putting games on a solid state drive, apart from loading screens. So that is what I've said to Terence before. Will he do it? No. So he's got nothing to blame but himself there. Now me, I've got a PC that I purchased last year. I built it myself. It's got not this current gen Intel processor, but the previous generation. I bought a new graphics card earlier in the year. Well, last year, should I say. Early last year. And I will not need to upgrade my PC probably for at least 5 years. So, all makes a difference. And I run Windows off a solid state drive. And I've got a hard drive for games. And a solid state drive really improves PC running in terms of it boot speed, just general snappiness, and for 20 quid it's bloody worth it. That's all I can say. And that will get him out of a lot of problems, because the reason why he's always whinging about his computer is because he's using it for a purpose which it isn't good enough for. Essentially he's using it for, well, I suppose you could argue business purposes, because he's trying to make a business out of YouTube, and unfortunately it doesn't cut the mustard, because it's running on that outdated, well, it's running on fairly outdated hardware now, and it's not well, it's just not good enough for what he wants it to do, is simply the answer. This is what I can give. I think the CPU he's got fitted is an Intel, and I think it's an i5, but it's from about 7 years ago, something like that, maybe a bit more. And computing processing power has come a long way in that time. So what he's trying to do with it is, well, in my opinion, it's too much. You know, it can't cope. And that's the reason why he's having so many problems. And another thing to do with his internet, with him using a wireless dongle, that is one of the reasons why his internet keeps going down, or his streams keep going down, because I think the dongle he's using is basically getting overpowered and overheated. It's trying to do too much, and I think that's what's causing that to happen. So whenever he basically runs a speed test, if he's using his phone or something else, it's not a true reflection to what's actually going on, because he could be doing an internet speed test, it'd be absolutely fine, and you know, on his phone, but that doesn't solve the problem with his little dongle that he uses. If it was me, I would have used a cable and just did what I did basically, and put it around the house, attach it to the wall, put it in trunking, and forget about it, because then you've got a decent connection and you're not going to have to worry about it dropping out. And from all the information I've been given by Terence in terms of the layout of his house, it's not exactly the biggest house in the world, so it's not exactly very difficult to do. Anyway, I'm rambling on here. My dad has got a solid state drive, and he's got a desktop that he runs Linux Ubuntu. Ah, Ubuntu. I've had a bit of delvings with Ubuntu myself in the past. I quite like Ubuntu. It's quite a nice operating system. Runs really nice, well, on some medium performance older hardware. If you've got a really old laptop, I wouldn't recommend installing it on that. If it was me and I had a really old laptop that I wanted to breathe new life, I would install Linux Mint probably, because that is quite a lightweight operating system. My 1TB hard drive is nowhere near full on the laptop. It's only 3 years old. I also use an Xbox controller stick. Ah, good. So at least you've got something decent then to use. Not as good as a steering wheel, but if you can use it and, you know, get by with it playing this game, then why not? You know. So, but yeah, Terence does use his equipment to death, and what he's looking to pay for, what he paid last time, I personally think he got ripped off. And to be honest, for the performance he's getting, it's not great. You can build a new PC these days for another couple £100 and it'd be a hell of a lot better. You know, and he's on about going back to that shop again, and I just think, really? Do you really want to do that? I'd rather go out my way to his house and build him one. But unfortunately, I don't think that's ever going to happen. Where the hell am I going here? Right. My dad prefers it to Windows, but he just uses his desktop PC for photographs and music. He's not a game fanatic. Well, fair enough. And, you know, if he's only using it for photographs and music, then you don't need Windows. Linux is perfectly usable for that. You know, it's perfect for stuff like that. You know, if he's only a light PC user and he doesn't need it for games, Linux is a good operating system. Because, you know, it's not clunky like Windows is on older hardware. You know, it's got a decent amount of software that you could use for that purpose, and it'll always get updates, so he hasn't even got to worry about it being unsupported at any point in the future. And it's free, is the best thing about it. So it's a win-win as far as I'm concerned. The only reason why I use Windows is because I've got a gaming PC, and Linux is, well, whilst it is starting to get there in terms of gaming performance, it'll never reach the heights of Windows for gaming. So fortunately, I'll always be on Windows. Well, fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you look at it, of course. So yep, so I know if I was Terence right now, I would want to be saving a little bit more money and building a PC from scratch, because it's so much easier and you get a lot more performance. I wouldn't know where to start with Linux. Yeah, I know what you mean by that. It's not exactly the easiest thing to learn. But once you've had a crack at it and you know what you're doing, it's a good operating system. I'm going to follow Ant because to his drop point. I've no idea where he's going, so I'm presuming he's going to Tesco, presumably, or somewhere nearby. Looks like we're just entering into the outskirts of Croydon. Why won't you let you build one? Bloody hell, Ant, you've just gone through a red light, you muppet. Well, I'll go through it as well then. Why won't he let you build one? I think it's because he doesn't want to spend more money than what his target is. I think he's set on the target and that's what he wants to spend. So, unfortunately, his target, in my opinion, whilst it's a bit on the low side, he's going to fall into the same trap again, where he's going to buy a PC that's probably not much newer than the one he's got now in terms of, well, performance. It might be a couple of years newer, something like that, but, you know. Oh dear, Croydon. Right, Ant, what jobs have you got for me? I know I'm going into Oban, so if you've got somewhere in Scotland near the west coast or somewhere, that would be very helpful. Or anywhere up north would be fine. You must have something from London or Croydon. Not sure if this is Croydon or London. I'm just going to have a look at the map now. I think this will be London because Croydon's there. So I think this will be classed as London. For those of you who've just joined the stream, welcome. If it's Croydon, where's the tram? Yeah, I don't think the tram's featured, I'm afraid, Andy. Welcome to Tesco. It's a very empty store, this one. No cars in the car park. Well, I'm just waiting for Ant to pick a job. Hopefully it won't be too long. Being on Croydon Tramlink 2 years ago, I was quite impressed. Now, I've never been on it. When I went to London, I never went to Croydon. But from what I gather, I'm taking it's not the most brilliant place in the world. Although, if there's anyone here watching for Croydon, I do apologise. Let me know what it's like, if anyone knows, because I've never been. Come on, Ant, what jobs have you got? Best I can do at the moment is an external to Sheffield. Is that all? Bloody hell. That's terrible. Well, if you want to take that then I'll just have to follow you. And then see if you can get anything from Sheffield, because that's very poor. I'm surprised you didn't have anything else, considering how big ProMods is. I'll follow you to your job. So I'll pull on the curb. I'll have to follow Ant unless his job's in there. Ah, dear me. One thing I do like about ProMods is the trees swaying ever so slightly. Well, regular occurrence, this, me putting this in the chat. Or maybe not, I'll come empty. The scanner isn't suitable for the trailer, lol. Ah, well, if you want to come empty, you can. It's up to you. You're not going to get to Oban, are you? It doesn't look that way, does it, Andy? Up to you. If the trailer's not suitable, or if you don't think you can pull it, it's not worth pulling it. Is it a heavy load? Right, got one to Aberdeen from Birmingham. Right, okay, if you want to take that, put your GPS marker down for that. I'll follow you to Birmingham. And then you can take that to Aberdeen, and I could go to Oban and finish my job off. And then we can meet up in Aberdeen again, I suppose. Ah, he's on his way, finally. I thought I was going to have to find something to amuse me, the way it was going. There we go. Right. Right, let's follow Anthony. Green light. Who's going to crash first, I wonder? Well, Mark, Ant has already crashed, so he's beaten me on that one. Welcome to the stream as well. Right, the A102. Right, it's time to go through the Blackwell Tunnel. Or Blackwall Tunnel, should I say. Oh, what the hell? What the heck? Did I just crash into something then? Oh yeah. Oh my god, I hit that sign. Bloody hell. Fucking hell. Look what Ant made me do. What the fuck was that? It was a sign. It was that sign that got me as well. Bloody hell. Ah, you can't use that lane. That is why. Bloody hell. As soon as Mark enters the stream, something happens. It's lucky I didn't get any damage to the load for that. Nomad. I blame Ant for that because I swerved to avoid him and did not notice the sign. It's like, whoa. I've not been that way through the Blackwall Tunnel before, so I'll have to remember that in future. I don't think I have anyway. I don't recall going that way through the tunnel anyway. Thought I would bring my crashing luck with me, lol. Yeah, thanks for that. Right, where's Ant? He's catching up. He should be heading this way because it heads to the M1, so it makes sense. Once I get on the M1, I'll slow down and let him catch me up. This isn't in the vanilla game, is it? No, none of this is. London has been completely reworked for ProMods. So none of this is in the original game. Wow, that crash really got my nerves. I can't believe I ended up crashing because he crashed. Take evasive action and end up crashing into a sign. It's always very helpful. Well, that's an interesting bridge. Should give Ant time to catch me up. Is he trying to overtake me? He is. I didn't even notice that then until the last minute. I was expecting it, to be honest, as I'm not sure if there's a restriction in real life on one of the tunnels in London. And you actually hit a height restriction barrier. Yeah, I think that's what it was. That's probably what it was, because that side of the tunnel might be lower. Right, there he goes. He's steaming past now. Welcome to the M1. Now heading above the M25. Mr. Tongs. It's an interesting name. Wonder how long it's going to take to get to Oban from here. An hour and 8 minutes into the stream, and I'm only just over into England. That's going to be at least another half an hour's driving, I reckon. If not a bit more. Quite a long first job, this one. 915 kilometres to go. 947 in the tank, so I'm going to have to fill up. Looks like I'm catching Ant up now. What he's doing. I won't mind, but he hasn't got a trailer. Unless he's keeping me within reaching distance. Ugh, really, very. Not far to the M6 now. M6 for Birmingham. Been a while since I've been to Birmingham. Don't know why I indicated so early. But we were closer than what we were. Hell. He should have gone steamrolling down that hill. He hasn't got a trailer to worry about. Big camera. misty over here. Ah, snow. That always adds a spanner in the works. Ah, is he coming off here, or is he coming off at the next one? Looks like he's coming off here. Okay. He's in Triet, is he? I'll probably turn around in there. Why are you not using your other truck tonight? Well, reason why is because it's on the other save. I only use that just to show people what the Phoenix livery was going to be for online purposes. I'm using my normal profile tonight. I probably will, over the next couple of days or so, probably put this truck into the Phoenix livery for online, because I know what colours they are, so it's all fine, so I can get that arranged. But I quite like this Volvo with the Dragon, so I might leave that in this livery. Gotta say, what are we waiting for? There's nothing around. It's a ProMods server, it's always quiet on this server. Which is one of the reasons why I like playing on here so much when I'm online. Because it's quiet, you can get some jobs done. You don't have to worry about people crashing into you. And generally speaking, the people who use the ProMods game or mod pack are generally better drivers anyway. So that's one good thing about ProMods, is that you get genuine truckers on here who do not cause problems, generally speaking. The hell, Ant's leaving me for dead here. Not like it matters, because I don't have to follow his route anymore. Oh dear, headed towards Liverpool. It's quiet on game anyway, as you've switched your CB off. Well, I haven't switched it off, it's just that not many people play in this server, so you don't get loads of people abusing the CB radio. So I've still got it switched on. Hello, 5p pants. See, I've still got it switched on. He's not going to be happy about that. heck? Let's take evasive action then. How the hell is he getting away from me? Must be doing over 100. Gotta be. Speed camera coming up. They're 80. Ugh, better get slowing down then. There's the camera. There it is. Right through the camera now. Ant's leaving me for dead. But he hasn't got the winter mod, so that's what's making me struggle at the moment, is the winter mod. But I'm sure he'll crash it somewhere, so I'll end up catching him up anyway. How far are we away from limb services? Because I'll probably end up pulling in there. We're not far away from it now. I can see the M53 on the map, so. You had it switched off on your recent video, didn't you? I don't think so, no. I never switched the CB off. I don't switch it off because it's always nice to talk to people if somebody talks to you, but I might mute it for certain people if they get any nerves, but other than that I don't turn it off. Well, there might have been a video where I didn't use it, maybe. That might be why. So. Winter mod, yeah. Winter mod is causing havoc right now. And I need fuel as well, so I'm going to let Ant go because I forgot that we're almost on top of the limb services, so I'm just going to turn off and get fuel. I could probably go a bit further, but I don't want to be the situation where I run out of fuel, so. And then I'll rejoin the motorway in a moment. Oh, you had just winter mod switched off. Yes, I did for that convoy. Oh, what was it? No, I didn't have it off for the convoy because I left it on. I was going to turn it off. What was it that I had it switched off on? Ah, yes, it was that Phoenix video, wasn't it, when I showed off the livery? That was right. Yes, I turned it off for that because I didn't have it enabled. Say, Unusual for me not to use the winter mod in the winter, normally. I tend to like using it because it feels a bit more realistic, you know. So... and a diversion to nowhere. Ah, indeed. It's quite funny that was. Diversion to nowhere. I'll drive through the parking spots, there's nobody there, so it's all good. Oh, bloody hell. Bit of bold driving there. Right, here we go. Back onto the motorway we go. Okay, back on the M6 we go. How far away Ant is now. Probably up by Heysham Port by now, most likely. Somewhere around there, I suspect. So I'm going to have to be careful going further up the into northern England with the twisty roads. So he will probably get to his drop before me. He has no snow to contend with, so he's got vanilla summer, so... Benjamin the Third, Prize Logistics. Ah. Well, he mustn't be near his desk, or if he is, he's didn't want to beat black, so like Prize Logistics, they're alright. Where are you, Ant? Are you anywhere near the Scottish border yet? Sorry, unable to complete job as road to Oban closed due to heavy snow, lol. Imagine that. Imagine if I got to there, to the road leading to Oban, and it was closed. I would not be happy at all. Yeah, I definitely would not be happy about that. Just stopped for fuel after Heysham. Ah, yeah, I stopped at Lynn. Because I didn't think, well, I probably could have gone a bit further, and I probably could have got to here, and probably a bit further again, but I thought I'd pick up fuel a bit earlier, so. Oh, bloody hell. He's not on the nearby yet, so must have left. So. Turn off a candle. Ah, welcome Carlos to the stream. Apologies, I don't speak, I think that's Spanish, I think. Apologies, I don't speak that. Welcome to the stream though. He's on about something to do with Euro Truck Simulator anyway on 1.39, so no multiplayer. If you're on about how to get multiplayer, then if anyone speaks Spanish, then if you're able to help with his query, that may be very helpful, guys. I don't, so. Heck's Ant, he must have left me for dead again. Turn off the Carlisle. Still on my own. I've just seen the speed camera sign then at the last minute, and then I just spotted the camera. I thought, great. Yeah, well, never mind. Funny how you wait for Ant, but he doesn't wait for you, lol. No, he never does. Well, to be fair, I did take my fuel stop at a pretty last minute, so he could have followed me, but I think he was pretty much past by the time I said I was going to pull off, so one of them. At least it stopped snowing now anyway, so turn off for Edinburgh here. Coming on to the M74 shortly. We'll the A74M, whichever it is that's first. Any more crashes anytime soon, lol? I hope not, Mark. I hope not. Although Ant is having a glorious opportunity to crash right now because he's not on the camera and he's not on stream, so I'm not going to catch it. So put it this way, I don't plan to crash again. And to be honest, I don't crash that often. It's usually some sort of mitigating circumstance that allows me to crash. Welcome to Scotland. There we go. Turn off there for Dumfries and Stranraer. I'm not going up there today. Well, at least not on this job anyway. Might end up there later, you never know. I'm going to try and see if I can get a job to Iceland and get Ant to go with me, because that will be fun. Glasgow, 85 miles. Edinburgh, 88. Ah, Ant is on the nearby. Well, I never. Ah, just coming onto the A74. Ah, damn. Speed camera. Pretty smooth driving. Does the setup of the wheel, etc., make it better to control? Yes, it does. Basically, I've got it set so I've got 900 degrees rotation. So basically, it's as if you're basically driving a real life vehicle. So basically, I can just control it one-handed, no problem, you know. And it's so smooth. You know, there's no jumps in it at all. Unlike Terence's wheel, which just basically, you turn it slightly, it goes about 100 degrees to the left. So, the problem with Terence's wheel, it's basically just a wheel set for racing games. It's not set for simulator type games like this. So, the fact that Terence is crashing is purely because of his wheel. But, he probably can't afford £150 for the Logitech wheel. So, it makes all the difference. I do have it set with a bit of force feedback as well, so if you go over a few bumps or potholes in the road or over dirt or a track of some sort, you do feel it slightly. I haven't got it set to like full on vibration because that'll just be, well, it'd be good, but in a way it probably lead to me crashing or something with the vibration of the wheel probably turning. So that what makes the game better if the driving's more realistic. Well, exactly. You know, the aim of these type of games is to get a wheel that you would use in real life, essentially. Racing wheels no good for these type of games, really. Now I understand Terence's predicament. You know, at the end of the day, you know, he doesn't have a lot of money, but the thing is, he could have saved 100 quid, 150 quid in about 3 or 4 months, and he could have got one of these wheels, you know. Gonna be over £200 for the one I'm getting. Yeah, the Thrustmasters are quite nice, but you don't need the wheel that I've got because you're just using it for racing games. So I don't know whether your wheel has got the 900 degree rotation or not. I've not read much up about the latest Thrustmaster wheels. I presume it's just a racing wheel, is it? Coming off here. If I had the space, I would probably have got a wheel similar to yours, Steve. Yeah. Well, if you can make a desk set up in your room somewhere or somewhere in the house, you know, you could have a wheel. You know, there's nothing stopping you using a laptop and having a wheel. All you need is a USB port and a power point and you're done. You know, somewhere to plug it into an extension lead or something, and a USB port on your laptop, and away you go. Obviously you need somewhere to mount it, like I have, but with the size of my room taking the whole top floor of the house, on the 3rd floor, essentially in the attic, I've got no room, no worries about room. I've got plenty of room, so that's one thing I do like about this house. In fact, I've got a whole floor to myself. It'd be nice to have a bathroom on this floor, but hey ho, can't have everything, so. Remember guys, for those of you who not seen any of my videos or live streams before, if you want to see more content like this, I also cover American Truck Simulator on the channel, Snow Runner Farming Simulator, F1 2020, and I will be bringing Mud Runner to the channel fairly soon. So if you do want to see more simulator games like this and you've not subscribed previously, hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you know when I go live with any future video uploads and live streams. Coming up in the next couple of days, I will have more Euro Truck Simulator 2 live streams on the channel. So if you do want to see more, you know what to do. And if you do enjoy this live stream at present, then hit that like button and get involved in that chat if you wish. I like these country roads in Scotland. They make a nice pleasant change to the boring motorways. These roads you can't do much faster than 80 or 90 because of the bends, so oh dear me. Found a bit of a straight road now, so if I remember correctly, I think this road, yeah, I was going to say I've got to turn off again because you don't go through Fort William or past Loch Ness on this trip. So 89 kilometres to go, not too far now. Caught hope to him yet. I don't get what you mean, Andy. Right, it's time to take the 85 to Oban. Kilometres to go. Caught up to Ant yet, sorry. Yeah, I caught up to Ant just before I left the motorway, and then he went off further up, probably towards Edinburgh, and then probably would have gone up the coast to Aberdeen. So yeah, I caught up to him and then I left the motorway. So how many kilometres you got left to go, Ant? I've only got 50. So what I will do is I'll fast travel to you at the end of this job. nice scenery in this part. Very quiet on the road network as well. $75. Ah, you haven't got far then. I've got 24. What I'll do is I'll fast travel over. I'll go for a quick toilet break and then I'll be back. So I can do the next job for the evening. Renault there. Hang on a minute, I've just remembered now I've got to Oban. No social distancing there on the left. I've done a job to Oban before. So why is it now saying I've only just discovered Oban again? Because I've just remembered. As soon as I was pulling in there, I've done a job to Oban before. So why am I only discovering it now? That's weird. Unless it was on the previous version of ProMods and it reset to all. Perhaps that's what it is. No social distancing there either. Oh dearie me. Okay, job complete. Ah, leveled up to level 90. Well, that's good. Right. I'll just fast travel over to... Well, actually, I'll get my truck fixed first since I'm next to a place. Got 3%, but I might as well get it fixed and then I'll fast travel over. Provided it's safe enough by August, I'm hoping to get up that way. Ah, where are you planning to go, Brett? You going to Glasgow? Right, get a service. Right, I'll fast travel. Aberdeen. Travel, yes. There we go. Hoping to cover various parts of Scotland. Ah, nice. Okay. Well, Ant, I am here. It looks like he's just going to the... I don't know, to a... Looks like the dealership to get his truck fixed. So... I'll just go for a quick toilet break and I'll be right back. Ah. back. My idea is to head to Edinburgh, spend a day there, and head down to Glasgow by bus. Oh, well, that would be good. Right. What have you got on the nearby, Ant? Quite. Well, I haven't got that many jobs actually. Doesn't look like I've got anywhere to Iceland. Right, this will be a waiting game for Ant again now. Istanbul, Rovaniemi in Finland, Gdansk. Just nicked for a coolant leak myself, ready when you are. Well, I'm ready now, so what jobs have you got? A coolant leak. Okay, now. That's a heck. Klagenfurt, Budapest, Linz, Antwerp, Herning, and Norwich. And I've been to Norwich before as well. Yeah, that's not appearing on here. That's weird, that is. Yeah, I've been to Dover. Mind you, I've been through Dover. It's weird, that. I wonder if I did it on a different, on the Viva profile. That might be why Oban isn't on here. Same with Norwich. Although I'm pretty sure I've been to Norwich myself on my own. I don't know. And for God's sake, ah ha ha ha. What's so funny, Brett? Let's go back in the freight market again. Wait for Captain Slow to decide what jobs he's got. Herning, Aarhus, Dublin. Got a few others that are 3,000 kilometres plus they can sod off. Right, okay. Well, I've got Herning. Oh, coolant leak, lol. Well, I've got Herning, so if you take a job to Herning, then that will be all good. So we'll take that then. Because I've got there. Looks like I'm going to be taking some forklifts. Bloody hell, Brett. That was handy. Thanks, Brett. Falling off my seat here. Okay. Trailers have we got? Interesting. Yeah, let's have a red low bed to match my truck. And because Brett's in the stream, we might as well have a red one. Where are you off to? We're off to Herning. A place in Denmark that's not part of the base game. Where the hell am I supposed to go here? Oh, for God's sake. Down there. Right. Wrapping paper for 11 months' time, lol. Well, yeah. You can never get wrapping paper too early. Now's the best time to buy your Christmas cards and gift tags and what have you. Ready for next Christmas. Hernia. Yeah, I wasn't going to say that because I'm not that, I don't know, way inclined, shall we say. Yeah, a place called Herning. Are you trying to kill me, Andy? Don't want to know about your personal problem, Ant. Flippin' heck. (1,434 kilometres to go. Well, most of that will be ferry, so. Nope, I'm going to slip through. Probably could have slowed down, but oh well. Is this another one of your midnight streams? Not tonight, no, Andy. Probably finish after, well, probably do one more job after this one. So. Interesting route that. I don't get why this didn't take me down that road that I've not been down before, and then along this A90. A bit weird that, but well, Ant's gone off the nearby, so he must have already left town. Friday night stream, Andy, will be a midnight stream. Probably a 4-hour special between 8 and midnight. Getting quite used to them. Did well, that video did, or I should say live stream. Lovely sea view here. Why is it you always get an itchy nose when you're doing something? Always the way. Where on earth are you? I'm out of town, Ant. I presume you're still in town then. I've headed out. I'm on the A90 out of Aberdeen. Did farming get many views? It didn't do too bad. I got a few views off it. Maybe when I start getting into a bit more technical stuff with Farming Simulator and, you know, actually doing real life contracts and what have you, rather than just a tutorial, so I'll probably start doing better. but by that time the Deep Farming Simulator will probably be out, so I'll probably end up buying that and then start doing that instead. I think it will be due out at some point this year, or maybe next year. I'll have to check. I know they normally release a new one every 2 to 3 years, so I must have let Ant for dead here. I'm doing 75 and I don't even... Mind you, I am doing 110, so that might explain why. You have to get some hussies in one of your games. I don't know what he means either. I've got no idea what he's on about. I've heard that expression before, but not for a long time. As soon as I see a petrol station, I'm going to pull over because, oh, hang on, he's appeared on the nearby, but I'm getting away from him, so, explain. I'm not going to explain, I'll let Mark explain that. American worded, I believe, lol. Yeah, it is, I think. Ah, so he's in front of me. Ah, I see. So I must have, I've caught him up then, basically. I was going to pull in at the next petrol station, but I don't need to now. Getting away from me though. 11 tons. Not too bad. Excuse me. Tell if I was in front or behind, lol. Fair enough. I thought I was behind you, but then I thought further up that road I thought you were behind me, so but at least we're not far apart now anyway. Excuse me. Looks like I'm catching him up now anyway. Ah, roundabout. To the A68. Seem to be suffering a bit of dry throat tonight for some reason. Don't know why. Mind you, it is quite warm in this room, so I suppose that'll be why. Dry air. That's better, I think. Come on, Ant, you slow coach. Excuse me. Trying to bully him out the road now. They are indeed. They are into working at the moment. Yeah, and they're using buses from the Chester depot. So, makes sense. 400 back on the one again. Aye. Just for the time being. Until Wrexham manage to sort themselves out. Not sure how long it's going to be for though. I imagine at least a week probably, something like that. Give time for all the drivers who have got COVID and everyone else who's got COVID at the depot to recover. So be a nice run out for Chester drivers. Aye. Instead of them being stuck on the locals like Blakens and 15s, 15As and 10s, 4s, X4s, 5s. You know, must get bloody boring seeing the same places over and over again, because let's face it, the Chester garage hasn't exactly got a lot to keep it going. Mind you, neither's the Wrexham garage, but number one helps them keep afloat. Nice bit of countryside driving probably, yeah. Well, particularly on the Llangollen, yeah. Wonder how many drivers they've had to train up at Chester to do the 1 and the 5. Because I do think there would be a lot of drivers that know the number, a few drivers that will know the number 1, but I don't think any will know the 5. So I imagine they would have had to train some. Ant's in the wrong lane here, the muppet. He's realised his mistake. Hey, stop going through red lights. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Tut tut. Brett's fault. Ant Dawson reported for ignoring lights. I wouldn't mind, but he was actually in the wrong lane then to go on that roundabout as well. So, well, I think he was anyway. I think I'm going to put my beacons on for a change. There's the camera. There it is. Looks like we're just about to join the A1M. Wow, Ant, you've got a terrible ping of 198. Well, you did have. It's 87 now. Catching up at rate of knots as well. Oh, bloody hell. Flippin' heck, he had a big lag spike then. Wow. I think I'm going to get in the fast lane for the moment, just whilst his internet recovers. Just in case anything bad happens. It's 36 now, what the fuck? Yeah, I think it was about 356 a moment ago when you lagged. You lagged back massively on my screen. Oh, I'm coming off here. DL. Going to Hull. Yeah. For those of you who haven't seen any of my content before, if you want to see more content like this, I cover various different simulator games on my channel, including Euro Truck Simulator 2, which is what I'm playing right now, American Truck Simulator, F1 2020, Farming Simulator 2019, Snow Runner and Mud Runner will be coming to the channel. Snow Runner is already featured, Mud Runner will be coming to the channel very soon. So if you do want to see content like this, please consider hitting that subscribe button and turning on that notification bell so you know when I go live with any future video uploads and live streams. Coming up in the next couple of days, I do have more Euro Truck Simulator 2 live streams going ahead. Friday evening I will have a 4-hour session between 8 PM and midnight. Tomorrow evening will also be a session from 8 PM till probably around 10:30, 11 PM. So if you do want to see content like that, hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you know when you're notified when I go live. Otherwise, if you enjoy my content, please hit that like button as well, and if you do want to have a chat, please feel free to do so. Welcome to the stream, Zorton Gamer Truck. Unfortunately, I don't speak Spanish, I'm afraid. But nevertheless, welcome to the stream. roundabout. Don't know why I hit kilometres there. 50 kilometres. Muppet. Should have put it to 80 kilometres. Catching ants here at a rate of knots. The internet's got a bit dodgy again as well on the ping. One thing of note here that I've noticed, I wonder how long this wrapping paper is going to be in the game for. I presume they're going to take it out at the end of the event on the 17th of January, I imagine. So, DL. And I'm back there. I actually had a good walk around Hull with friends about 2 years ago and thoroughly enjoyed it. Even had a nice walk along some of the back streets. Never been to Hull. It's one place I've never been to. Oh dear, need to get some fuel. Oh god. How much have I got left? 374. Oh dear. Well, I can get some fuel at the other side. So we'll be getting the ferry to Esbjerg, and there's a petrol station in the town, so that's all good. Thankfully. Shithole. Wow, I hope there's nobody in here watching from Hull. I think he's gone through that on red as well. I think. Hello Norfolk buses, welcome to the stream. Now, what have you been up to? How have you been doing? Right, Esbjerg. What's quite funny is Ant entered here, entered the fast travel point first, and I still got here before him. That's just goes to show how quick my internet is. Denmark. Fine, thanks. All good. Well done. Well done, Ant, for entering Denmark behind me. That's all I can say. Right, why the hell is it taking me that way? I'm going to get some fuel, so I'm going the other way. Yourself? I'm all good. Yeah, I need some fuel, so we'll circle out the other way. Yeah, I'm all good. Some people call it, but if you walk through the city centre, there's some nice parts and you get to see the flood barrier and the two lift road bascule bridges. Ah. Yeah, it's not somewhere I've ever been to, and to be honest, I don't think it's ever somewhere I'm ever going to get to either. Not purely because of what Ant said, but who knows, I might go bus spotting there one day. You never know. What's that sign? If he did not hit that sign, then I would have been very much surprised. Oh God, would have set the parking brake off, wouldn't it? That's telling me to go back the other way now. Well, we'll go that way then. One of the worst spoons ever. Is that why you call it a shithole, Ant? Or is there other reasons why you call it a shithole? Done a double trailer today. Ah, nice. What was it carrying, Norfolk buses? Me and friends did it on one of the Northern Rail Rovers they used to do, only valid on Northern trains. Ah, so you had to get Northern trains from Manchester to Hull, I'm guessing. So I'd imagine you would have had to go to Huddersfield or Bradford or Leeds first from Manchester, depending on what train you got. Swap over. And if you were in Bradford or Leeds, then you would have had to either get a train to Leeds from Bradford, or if you got off at Huddersfield, you would have had to go to Leeds, and then Leeds to York, and then to Hull from there, I'm guessing. 32 tons of tyres. Ah, nice. Yeah, Brett, we stopped over at Shipley. Ah. Where did you start your trip from, Andy? Was it Manchester or somewhere else then? Because if you went via Shipley, you must have had to change at Bradford. I think we did York Hull. Yeah, I was going to say that would probably be about right. Depending on what train you got on, but I'm presuming you must have gone via a different route then. Oh, you did start in Manchester then. Right, okay. Day's been alright, Norfolk buses. It's been alright. I've been working from home as usual. Apart from that, it's been okay. So, I've done it. It's got good connections. It takes 3.5 hours changing at Sheffield. Bloody hell. Direct service on a 170 from Sheffield. Yeah. Bloody hell, I've left Ant for dead. Where's he gone? Flipping hell, Captain Slow. I think I'm going to start calling him James May. Not far now, only 30 kilometres to the end of the job. We'll have time for one more. We did Hull on Sunday, as I'm sure we did Bridlington on Saturday. Ah. Did you go to Scarborough as well, Andy? Or Filey, somewhere like that, a bit further up the coast. No. Ah. She only went to Bridlington then. One thing nice about Scarborough It's got a lovely seafront, but it's 8.5 a bloody walk down the hill from the station, or down the steps. Oh man. Ah, it's caught up then. About time. Lack of social distancing there. And there. Bloody hell, Brett. Oh, bloody hell. Come on, Brett, give me a break. He's getting a lot of stick tonight. Looks like the news is reporting on Donald Trump being impeached for the second time over the riots at the US Capitol building. Left pick on the 640 something. Hope Valley stopper. Got to Hull about 5 to 10. Oh, that's not too bad then. Nah. Yep, he's not giving me a break. Right, we're at the end of our job at Barhouse, which I think is a German company. It was weird going in this way. It was proper strange that. I've got to go through over the car park and round the back. It's interesting. Oh, bloody hell, there's a... Well, I was going to hit that house then. There's a drop. Oh, that's awkward. On an angle. Oh. We're going to have to turn that round, I think. Might have some fun reversing this one. I remember we did Manchester, Stalybridge, Stockport, Stockport, Manchester, Manchester, Sheffield, Sheffield, Bridlington, Bridlington, Doncaster, Doncaster, Leeds, then worked our way. Ah, fair enough. I didn't know there was a place in Norway called Hammerfest, lol. Yeah, there is. There's quite some interesting place names in Norway. We have to make this further over. That'll do. I'm not straight enough. Straight enough. Alright, well, that's another job completed. Okay, one more job for this evening. What jobs you got, Ant? Looks like I've got 2.5, well, 2 and a bit pages, and I've got a job to Christian Sand, or Christian Stad even. 30 tons of oranges. That'll be a good job. To S. Oh, right at the top end of Sweden. Bloody hell, that's a decent job. Okay. Wait for Captain Slow to confirm what jobs he has. I ship myself. My apologies. I ship myself. That was difficult. Hi everyone. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Dresden, Coca-Cola, Koblenz, Holyhead, Rotterdam, Ulzen and Salto. Right, okay. What jobs have I got? We got anything to Germany? Istanbul, Portsmouth, Zurich, Perth. Nope, I haven't got anything to Germany. Koblenz, Coca-Cola. Some of these places I actually got no idea where they are. Coca-Cola. Have I got a job near Holyhead? Got Perth, Portsmouth. I imagine going to Holyhead, it'll take him that way. And Perth. Because I've got no idea where the other ones are, apart from Rotterdam, which I haven't got. I know Salto's Germany, because we were there before, but I haven't got anywhere in Germany. Well, I'm going to take a job and to... I can either take one to Perth or to Portsmouth. Portsmouth? Yeah, that's worth 60 grand. I think I'll take the job to Portsmouth. Which way are you going to Holyhead? And the only other thing I can check is externals, but I don't think that works on here. No, it doesn't. So I can't do any. Or Plock. I haven't got Plock either. Koblenz, Ulzen or Salto are Germany as well. Yeah, I've got nowhere in Germany. The only other thing I could do is check a town nearby, but I haven't discovered any of them. So I could take the job to Portsmouth, if you want to follow me, and then go to Holyhead via Hull. I thought you'd be going via Hull. Ugh. Damn it. Don't really want to... got literally nothing going near there. Wouldn't be so bad if I had a job to Port Maddock or Aberystwyth, but I don't. What have I got in Hull? Nothing to Holyhead. Nope. The only other thing I could do is have a look nearby. So let me just have a look at Holston, bro. What's it doing? Is it searching by TMP? No, yeah, I've got Holstow, bro. Yeah, it's not letting me look because I've discovered there. I'm about a dense. In a bit of a pickle here because I haven't got anything close. Unless I take the Portsmouth one. Right, let me have a look. Take Pompey and I'll do something from Hull. Right, okay. I'll do that then instead. Bloody chat window's moved up. I'm going to have to adjust it in a moment. Portsmouth one gone. There it is. That's a shame. I wouldn't have minded going to Holyhead, but unfortunately I haven't got anything to there. So ...5 kilometres. do is I'll pick up this job, guys, and then I'll refresh the window on the other screen because it's gone up. The live chat's gone up further up the chat box. So if the game crashes, I'll have to restart it. But good old Truckers MP, knowing that it probably will crash. So. I've got a little one to haul, I could take that then. Fair enough. Oh. Looks like you're going to be heading my way. Oh, bloody hell, Brett, give me a break. Flipping hell. My job's at Norsken. Go! Come on, Brett. 4 times he's got me in a row now. Nah. No, he's not. Excuse me, he's not giving me a break. Yell. I'll open a window in a moment. No air circulating in here at all. Problem is, it'll probably be cold in about 10 minutes. Well, this could be an interesting place to get out of. Okay. Well, that didn't go too well, did it? Right guys, I'm just going to go out the game for a moment. If it crashes, I will return, but I'm just going to save it first, just to ensure that it doesn't mess up. Hopefully I can change the window down and get back. Or you'll get wet. Nope, it's absolutely fine, so that makes a change. Right, I'm just going to get a quick drink. I've got a drink of beer actually that I can have. So, yeah. And then I'll get on our way. I left a glass up here as well, earlier on. Right. Right, here we go. Right, where's Ant? Yes, on the motorway. Right, I need to get going then. Very tight exit, but nothing that I'm not capable of doing, so Right, so that went the other way, I believe, towards Hull. So I'll be going that way as well. I see you can virtually live in your attic room then. I can indeed. The only thing I need to go out my room for generally is food. And that's it. Because I generally have a stash of drinks up here anyway. So... I love it that it's telling me not to take the ferry. Yeah, I'm headed back to Westjurg. So why would I not take the ferry? Doesn't make sense. I'm just going to go through this slice because there's nobody coming, so... What I need to build in the house is a hatch. Something like they use in Home Alone with the lift that they've got going to all different floors of the house that they put the laundry into. I need one of those. Take it to the kitchen and then I can just, whenever I want to eat something, I can just ask my mum to make it and bring it up to my room via the lift. That would be quite fun. Dumb waiter. Anyway, I've gone past the turn that I could have took. What a moron. Right, I'll turn right here. All this talking's making me miss a turn that I should have took. Oh well. Not a problem. Right here instead. That's what they're called, isn't it? Lazy. Lazy indeed. You know, room service is a good thing sometimes. You know. Completely missed the exit of the roundabout there. I don't see Ant on the nearby, so he must have already got the ferry. There's that speed camera. Going to have to look out for your mum once this is all over. Yeah. What's terminal there? so far this evening I've had 44 viewers on the stream, so those of you who have tuned in, thank you for watching. Right. Looks like Ant has been waiting for me. Bloody hell, Brett. Again. Another red light. Bloody hell. I'm thick inside the road. Did she ever used to do 2 when it went the long way round from Chester to Birkenhead? She did. She did used to do it, yeah. I'll pull up here, wait for Ant to pick up his load. Aye, that number 2 doesn't exist anymore. Used to love that route to Birkenhead via the 38 route. Aye. Another route diversion, or revision should I say, to Liverpool from Chester that's now fallen by the wayside. Yeah, what's he doing over there? Not surprised really, yeah. Took too long, that was the problem with the number 2. Mind you, the number 1's like that now, and so's the X1, come think of it. It's a shame they got rid of the thicker X8. They should never have got rid of that. So I can understand why they wanted to change the number 2 and make it to Chester to Runcorn. And then bring an X1 in, but they should never have got rid of the X8. Never should have got rid of that. Looks like another one of these is required. The 38 through to Easton Ferry is a fun run, especially on the Decker. Aye, indeed. Particularly with all the cars parked. Made me park it without choice and it was dead right. Oh dear. Turn the engine off for a bit. Type stupid phone. I presume you mean type stupid phone. I also missed the Arriva Mill Park services. Ah. Yeah, the 418 and the 419, and the 118 and 119, the 218 and the 219. Yeah. Is he moving? I thought he was. I'll go dump it a bit further down the road again. Might get this job to Portsmouth, finish this side of midnight. You never know. Oh yes, I am so doing this, even if I have to drive to Pompey and back on myself. Ha ha ha. Brett will love it. Whatever it's going to be really funny. I wonder what it is. Yeah, got a tour of Wirral on those routes, indeed. I'm presuming it's something really funny. Or maybe not, it won't let me, will it? For fuck's sake, damn you. And is your truck not compatible, Ant? Can you not make it into a, is it a heavy haul? It's one of the good things about having a truck that I've got, is you can pick anything up with it. You don't have to worry about what on earth it is. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Why is it every single stream that I do with Captain Slow, I'm always sat around waiting for him? Yes, but it's a special, so it takes me direct. Ah. Right, okay. Is it not allowing you to pick it up, though? Is it one of those that you need in a convoy? Because if, as far as I remember, those ones don't work in ProMods, and I don't think they work in multiplayer either. Got a job to Londonderry with a loco, lol. Ah, nice. Oh, okay, well if you're going there, I might as well leave you, because you'll be going the opposite direction to me. Ant will most likely be going via Holyhead. And me, I'll be headed south, so I might as well leave him. Don't fancy driving all the way to Ireland and then go back to Portsmouth. Should wait and show Brett, lol. Ah! So you have managed to pick it up then. Well, what I'll do is I'll get to the by the Humber Bridge, well, just before it, and then I'll park up, and then we can have a look at what it is. I've got a funny feeling I know what it is anyway, but I don't really want to be parking here when there's no hard shoulder or room to park, so I know it's not busy, but it's not the point, so taking me over the Humber Bridge, this job as well. Probably take me round down the A14 and the M11, M25, and then I think the M3, and possibly the M27 as well. Pull up here. There is a bit of a ledge here, and I won't get into trouble for parking here, so should be okay. If he's there, lol. Yeah. Well, I've just parked up, so if he's here, then he'll see it. If he's not, well, chance missed. I am just on Grand Theft Auto 5 at the moment. Ah, what are you doing, Brett? Are you doing multiplayer or story mode? Ugh. Just waiting for Captain Slow again to catch up, and then he can show me what trailer he's got. I've got a funny feeling I know what it is anyway, but once he's come and we've seen the trailer, I'll drive off and get off to Portsmouth. Time now is 23:09 PM UK time, or 11:09 PM UK time, so we should get this job finished before midnight. Not bad considering I said it wasn't going to be a midnight stream. By the time I get there, it will be. So, story mode, just parked my coach up by the beach, lol. So you've just stolen a coach and parked it up. You're going to try and tie some women onto the bus, or the coach. Come on, Ant. It shouldn't be that long. Pretty much, lol, and nah, it doesn't let you just drive round. Yeah, it's a shame. You can't get people on board your bus like you could in Vice City and stop at the coach stops and pick people up. Shame you can't do that. "46 playbacks on tonight's stream. Thank you guys for watching this live stream. It's been a blast, and I appreciate everyone watching this live stream. It really does help the channel. What on earth is Ant doing? He should be here by now. Looks like I might have to do my usual let's have a look. Can't see him on the nearby yet. But he's not on the nearby, so I won't be able to see him on the map, I'm afraid, Andy. If he was on the nearby on this screen here that you can see on the left, then I would be able to see where he is. But finally he's on the nearby. Bloody hell. There he is. A green dot. Right. Here he is. He's finally here. Ah, yes. A bright green locomotive. imagine he will be going left there to go up to the over the M62 over the Pennines and then down the M6 and then onto the A55 over to Holyhead. So meanwhile, I'll take the Humber Bridge. Have you ever done Ireland on ProMods? I sure have, Andy. I'm pretty sure you've seen one of my streams, or yeah, I have done a stream on ProMods in Ireland, and I've also done a video. I did a video from London to Limerick, which I think is still my most popular video on YouTube to date, come think of it. I've had over 100 views on that video. 61 tons, bloody hell, that's heavy. How's your truck coping with that? I'm guessing not very well by the fact it took you so long to get to me. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Yeah, so I've done that. That was a while ago. I think that was one of my very first videos. It's doing well, that video. So I will be back over in Ireland at some point. It's just finding the jobs that go there, you know. Right, so I'm going to start putting my foot down now, getting this job completed. I've had 4 likes on tonight's stream, guys, so thank you for hitting that like button. Get over here. Got up to 70 kilometres so far, lol. Oh, bloody hell. Looks like I'm taking the M18. Was it the M180? I think it's the M180 first, and then the M18. Miles to Scunthorpe. Shame Scunthorpe's not featured in this. Did M18 once on a rail replacement from Hull to Doncaster. Bet that was fun. Right, it's just coming on to the M18 now. Ah, that's a good question, Ant. What with? Ross Travel Coach in their gold livery. Ah. Let's just head in onto the M1 now. Yawn. Is that yawn because you're tired, Ant, or is that yawn because the coach was boring? Oh, bloody hell, there's a speed camera ahead. It's after the tunnel. Sneaky buggers. Right, okay. Stick to the speed limit until we get past the camera. It might have been a two-way decker. Where's that camera? Didn't see it. I presume I'm past it now, so... Actually, you don't get many coaches on rails at the moment. Well, it seems that way due to this new disability thing that's coming. Yeah. I think the way it's going is it's going to end up being a situation where all rail replacements will eventually have to have lifts, or it'd be a DDA compliant bus. So and 14 kilometres to go. It's killed off all the manually beastly B10s, daft SB3000s, first generation Scanias, sadly. Yeah, it has, unfortunately. West Midlands is interested for road replacements. What gets on in the Midlands, Andy? I'm not big familiar with rail replacements. Oh, hello Elmo Pasha, welcome to the stream. Very quiet in this part of the world now, nobody about. To 50 playbacks on this stream now. Thanks for everyone that's been watching. Green Bus, Ridleys, all sorts, Tridents, B7s, Astromegas, Astromegas, what are they called? Green Bus, Midland Classic, Johnson's. Ah, there's a couple of people on the nearby. There's some people I've seen for a while that have not been ants. taking the turn off the Cambridge. What on earth? I go off the stream and come back onto this? Yeah, I'm not quite sure what that was about, but nevertheless, I count it as a view and some content, so I don't know what that was about, but hey ho. Put it in the chat about 20-30 times, so if not more. To 52 playbacks now. What are playbacks? So basically, playbacks is the number of people who have watched your stream at some point. So basically, I'm up to 52 views on the stream now, is essentially what that means. $251 kilometers to go. Looks like I'll be joining the M25 now. Am I taking this exit? Yeah, I am. Towards Heathrow. Excuse me. Looks like I've not been on this section of the M25 before. Get over here. Continuing on the M25. Okay, next turn off to the M4, so I need to get over the so you're playing. I'm literally in awe of ProMods. It's absolutely fantastic, it really is. You know, I can't begrudge paying less than £1 per revision of the game, or the mod pack, whatever you want to call it. Another couple of operators that do West Midlands replacements are Coastliner, who've got an ex-Fishwick's commander, and Select based in Stafford, who sometimes do the odd bit of rail. Fair enough. Looks like I'm going down the A3 rather than the M3. Makes sense. $126 kilometres to go. Any second now, my lamp's going to go off because it's just turned 11:30. You watch, I bet these lights change. They haven't, I'm surprised. These ones are on red though. There we go. Alexa, turn on study switch. Well, I don't know how I managed it, but I just got this up to 101 kilometres an hour long. Yes, ProMods is dirt cheap for what it is, almost bizarre to be fair. Yeah, it's mad, but it's absolutely stunning. Come on, Brett, give me a break. Right, onto the A3. Kilometres to go. Oh shit. Some good question for you. If someone buys a ticket from Coventry to Manchester on a train, they get to Birmingham and there's nothing forward to Manchester. Is the railway still obliged to get you home somehow? I think so, yes. Because if they've sold you a ticket and at that time there was a train that was set to run from Birmingham to Manchester when you got your train to from Coventry, then yes, they are obliged to get you the rest of the way if you have no other method of getting there, essentially. So they've either got to pay for the taxi, or, which is usually the procedure, that is what they're supposed to do, as far as I'm aware. TOC has to pay for transport to Piccadilly. Yeah. If it's not your fault. Yeah. So i.e. if you haven't missed the last train. Now, if you missed the last train because you were, I don't know, you somehow missed it because you forgot what time it was, or you missed it on purpose, then no, they wouldn't pay. But yeah, if it's due to a train breakdown or a fault or anything like that, then yes, they do have to pay. I remember that in future. It happened to me 2 years ago due to flooding in Stafford. Oh dear. far now. 39 kilometres. 144 kilometres to go. That was painful getting out the ferry. I had a chaotic moment at Warrington Bank Quay with Avanti pre-takeover, i.e. Virgin. Ah, what happened, Brett? How I found out a small private operator called Countryliner. I've got an ex-Fishwick's commander. Ah, good to know. Nice tight twisty road to finish the job. Speaking of Virgin West Coast, did anyone ever come across Patrick who used to run the shop on some weekend trains to and from London? No, I never came across him whenever I got on a Virgin. Not that I can recall, anyway. Well known for his poetry. Ah, interesting. Oh, bloody hell, Brett. Not again. Welcome to Portsmouth, guys. If you do a search on YouTube, he's on there. Just search for Poetry Patrick, Virgin West Coast or similar. Did I just go through that on red? Oh dear. Didn't even notice there was a traffic light there. Oh well. Long story, but missed last Northern from Wigan because a Pendo was running late. Went to Warrington Bank Quay for taxis organised by Virgin. Got to end at M62 and driver then got called to take me and others back for the bus. Oh god. That must have been a pain. Well guys, I'm going to end this stream here. Thanks to those of you who have watched my streams. If you want to see more content like this, please consider subscribing to the channel and turning on that notification bell so you know when I go live with any future video uploads and live streams. Coming up tomorrow evening, I will be back on Euro Truck Simulator 2 with another multiplayer live stream. So if you do want to check that out, it will be going live on the channel at 8 PM. So hit that notification bell and you will be notified when I go live. If you also enjoyed this stream, hit that like button as well, and I'll be back tomorrow.